Hi there viewers, I don't normally start my videos like this, but I just wanted to say a massive thank you for all the support recently on the channel and on this series in particular. Obviously the FM21 beta has come out this week, there's been a little bit of a surge in terms of viewers and in terms of subs, and I just wanted to say a really big thank you for obviously supporting the series so far. It's been great fun, everyone's really acknowledged and enjoyed the intros and just the skits and the fun side of it. It's actually been a really enjoyable save so far, and today is going to be no exception. The funny normal intros will be back again either tomorrow or on Monday, but I just wanted to say a really big thank you for all the support, and please just keep leaving the likes and keep subscribing if you are enjoying everything that you're seeing on the channel at the moment. Enough of me waffling, let's get into today's episode. A Carabao Cup quarter final against Everton. If we don't beat Everton, I'm going to be fuming. And to be fair, we didn't beat Everton when I last played them, which was actually the game before this one, so almost like it's an Everton double-header, but one of them's off camera. That's right, we drew 1-1 with them in the league, very disappointing, and we only just scraped through the Europa League. Last time we met, we drew with City and lost to CSKA Moscow, and you thought, oh, that's alright, we're at home to Galatasaray, what could possibly go wrong? We lost to Galatasaray. We only qualified because CSKA mucked up against Jablonec. That is the only reason we got through, so it was skin of the teeth stuff. And unfortunately, due to that, we got quite a difficult game against Real Sociedad in the knockout round of the Europa League. So, I mean, European-wise, not gone well. It kind of shows the lack of depth in the squad because I swapped around all of the first team. And the first team continued to do their thing. We beat Fulham 2-0 away, beat Wolves 3-2 at home, which was a big result. And then, like I said, drew it away at Goodison Park, which isn't a bad result by any means, but it's a little bit worrying that we're beginning to kind of tail off and a few people are beginning to get tired in the first 11. So this Carabao Cup is actually going to be a good chance to rest up people. It's not done us any harm in the league, though. We are still top, and we do have a game in hand over City and Liverpool. Chelsea are the ones that are kind of moving into the position here because they've got the same amount of games as us and are only 2 points behind. So we've got a slight advantage over City and Liverpool, but at the same time, like, we never expected to win the title. Okay, we know that. We were never really expected to win it. It's more now I'm just keeping an eye on the top 4 position and just trying to keep that and keep the squad rotating as much as possible. This is the problem, though, with this Everton team, and I mean it in the nicest way possible, but like we are struggling when I don't play the first team. When I take Ndidi out, when I take out Vardy and all that, we really are struggling. So it's not exactly helped now that Wesley Fofana's got an injury and so does Vards. That's not helpful. So as much as I really want to go for the Carabao Cup and I really do want to win it, I can't afford to, so we're going to have to play the backup brigade today, which means that Ward's in goal, Fuchs is at left back, Fofana, Bremer and Pereira make up the rest of the back four. Then you've got Chowdhury and Koopmeiners in the middle. I might swap them over actually. Koopmeiners can be the deep line playmaker, Chowdhury can go on box to box. Durame is on the left, then you've got Cengiz Under in the middle. Mark Albrighton is playing on the right hand side with Divock Origi up front. To be fair to Origi and Durame, they've actually been pretty good. It's mainly at the back that we've been really struggling. We tend to score goals with this team, but we don't keep people out, and it looks like they're playing their first team 11. To be fair, that's definitely their first team 11. So the media are giving you a lot of credit lately. Go out there and show why, and the guys seem to have adjusted to that pretty well. Right, here we go then. A Carabao Cup quarter final with my backup brigade. I can't believe it. It shows that Everton are really going for it and they feel that they can win this trophy, which they probably could, to be fair. With the squad that they've got, they definitely could win this. It's just a case of us having bigger priorities. We're doing much better in the league. We're playing really well. And I don't really want to give up this opportunity to make sure that we get Champions League football next year. So I have to do everything in my power to keep my first team rested up. And so far, in the first 15 minutes, not a lot has happened here at Goodison Park, which I'm absolutely fine with. And Under is over the ball here. He whips it in. Back post. Bremer has scored. It's his first goal for Leicester. What a time to turn up, mate. Get in. He is meant to be quite good at heading. So that's why. Why are they always checking a possible foul? Always checking a possible foul. That's a great ball in by Under, who's been really impressive this season. Hasn't really got the kind of goals return I would expect from him, but in terms of assist-wise, he's been absolutely sensational, and his general play is really good. So that is exactly the start that I was after. I can't believe Ricardo Pereira's in my backup, but Timothy Castagne has played so well, it's kind of hard for me to drop him, if that makes any sense, until Castagne starts doing stuff wrong. I can't really drop him from the first team, but Pereira's one of my favourite footballers in the Premier League, so Mark Albrighton on the board. Go on, Marky. We've barely seen any of you. He's teed him in, and Divock Origi has scored again. It's his 8th goal of the season. Mark Albrighton with the assist. Oh, I know he's a fan favourite. As Marky Albrighton. I mean, it's the composure out there. He looks like he's slightly offside as Albrighton, but he either runs the trap really well, and he fizzes the ball into the near post. Divock Origi hits it in. Maybe I should have played these guys in the Premier League instead of the first team. I have no idea what's happened to Everton, but at the moment they're completely crumbling under this immense performance by the Leicester team. I'm amazed. We've properly dominated them at their own gaff as well here. You can tell they've only had 2 shots all the way through the game. We've had 8 and 6. I can't even blame Pickford for it because Olsen's in goal. It's interesting, but in this it looks like Olsen is the number 1 choice. So it's probably as it should be in real life. As Divock Origi heads it in. Oh, it's a brilliant save by Olsen. I have no idea how he saved that. He's literally clawed that out of the top corner. But Divock Origi, he just loves playing Everton. He loves playing Everton. As a Liverpool fan, this is literally like heaven for me. Just watching Everton completely bottle a chance of getting into a semi-final. I absolutely adore it. Well, 2-0 at the break. We've been nothing short of sensational. I'm going to say I'm very happy with the performance. Keep it up, lads. But I'm going to make one little change. And that's Coop Miners is coming off. And I'm going to bring on Dennis Pryor. Chowdhury can move back into the deep... actually, no. Let's keep it as that. So let's get Pryor as the deep line playmaker and see how he gets on in there. I don't trust Chowdhury in that role. Whenever I play him there, he does not play very well at all. But he's having a good game today. Fuchs on the ball here, driving forward. Plays a nice ball into Durame. Go on, Mo. Durame hits it. It falls to Divock Origi. He's never going to miss that. Mo Durame gets an assist. It's 3-0. 3-0 at Goodison. We're absolutely hammering them. Is the Durame assist worth the song? Yeah, go on then. Durame! Durame! He's got an assist, you! Durame! Durame! What a finish by Divock. Who's... People said, could Origi do it? Did I buy him just because I'm a Liverpool fan? No, I bought him because he's quite good. And he was also cheap. And to get me 9 goals so far in like pretty much some of the leagues, some in cup competitions, he's been a brilliant foil to Vardy as they hit one against the crossbar. They're lucky they deserve that. But now Durame's on the path. That's a great ball. Brilliant. A 3-0 win. Absolutely perfect. And I'm going to say, no one gave us a chance there, lads. That was special. I don't know who didn't give us a chance, considering that we're flying in the league and Everton are terrible. Brentford played at a 9 there. A 9. What a lad. Christmas fixtures are coming up and it's congested, to say the least. You've only got a day's rest between Boxing Day and the 28th. I mean, that's crazy. And Chelsea are playing Arsenal in the Premier League. If Arsenal could do us a favour and get some points off of Chelsea, that'd be grand, please. Good luck with that. Yep, Chelsea won and Chelsea go top. This is interesting. This the draw for the Carabao Cup semi-finals made today. United, Leicester, Bournemouth and Villa. As long as we don't get United, there's a real chance we can make a final here. Please don't let it be United. Leicester, Bournemouth. Okay, and then United v Villa. Poor old Villa, always getting the wrong end of the stick. Well, that is very interesting. So, a Carabao Cup final is not out of the realms of possibility. It's not the 2-round nonsense either, the Carabao Cup semi-final. That presents us with a really good opportunity. Like a really good opportunity. So Liverpool have gone top with a win over Tottenham. Quelle surprise. And we've got our game against Brighton. Pretty much everyone's played today because it's Boxing Day. But I'm trying to figure out who Chelsea are playing. They're not playing today. Oh no, they are. They're playing Fulham, so that's a derby for them. So if Fulham could do us a favour, that'd be great. I am now beginning to look at the teams in and around us for the title, which is probably a little bit dangerous, but I can't help but feel that we need to kind of be looking at that now. Question is, do I play the backup brigade that played so well and save the first team for Chelsea, or do I play the first team as well? I can't believe I'm doing it, but I am going to go for it. I'm going to put the big guns on the bench. I am going to play the backup brigade today. So it's the same lineup as the one that faced up against Everton in the Carabao Cup. Theoretically, we should have enough to beat Brighton. Theoretically. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. This is a massive gamble. Omar Carrick, Durame's time to shine. Well done, Omar. You'll probably subscribe to the channel. I would encourage all of you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, drop a like on this video because it will help me. I want you to pick up where you left last time out. That's what I've said to the boys. I have faith in you all. Of course I do. I always do. We always have faith. So, Brighton in the yellow. Us in our normal blue and white. Let's go. They're playing one of my favourite formations as well, apart from the fact they've not gotten 2 up front. I used to really like the 5-2-1-2. That was my go-to formation for ages on FM. So this is a bit upsetting that they're playing that. Although I have to say that front four of Welbeck, Gross and Trossard is pretty good. On paper, it's pretty good anyway. Just got to grind out a win. That's all we need to do. Grind out a win here. Then we play the big boys against Chelsea. That's the plan. I'd love telling them that. It's just like, you guys played really well, but I'm waiting for the first team to come out next time around. So I've basically called them the reserves. Mark drifts inside. Lovely one to under. Go on, Cheggies. Under to Coop Miners. Coop Miners. Out you go. Lovely. Fuchs. Down the line to Durame. You see it. Fuchs plays it in. Durame's there. Divock Origi scores again. You cannot stop him. Big Divock gets another important goal, and we're 1-0 up within 23 minutes. Boom! One highlight, one goal. Game over now, please. I'll literally take it as it is. Lovely ball here by Fuchs. Durame makes a great run inside. You think he's going to get there. He obviously gets the call from Divock to leave it. Divock smashes it in at the front post. What a goal. Well done, boys. This is big. This is a big, big result as things stand. To go and play. I said we have a real lack of depth. If we suddenly start winning games with this backup brigade, we're in business. Absolute business. The half has been as dull as dishwater apart from that one goal. Well happy with that. I think dishwater gets a bad rap. We don't know that they're dull. It's not their fault. Get some nicer soap. Maybe something with like pomegranates in it. Ooh, that's exciting. Just not your bog standard green, I'll say angelic for copyright reasons. Not that stuff. Hurts my hands. Mark Albrighton's having a shocker actually. He's playing at 6.3. It's not good. And Chigga's under is absolutely knackered. But that's apparently because he's suffering from a gashed leg. And I'm going to bring on James Maddison to replace him. Maddis is on the bench. Let's bring him on. Bring on the big guns. At least one of them anyway. And see if we can just put this game to bed. As long as it's 1-0, I'm feeling a little bit tense. And it's safe to say Mark Albrighton's not had his best day. He's played at 6.3. He did really well in the game against Everton. But today he's coming off. And Jeremy Bogger's going to come on. I want to go off and I want to win this game and just get it done. As Divock goes through in behind goal. I don't think this is going to be a chance. That's terrible from Divock. He's literally just dived there. I mean, I don't have time for that, Divock. Matters on the cross, whips it in, and Dunk heads it clear. Only as far as Wesley Fofana got, mate. Smash it. Fofana back to Chowdhury. Chowdhury hits it. Oh! He's hit the crossbar, I think. It looked like the goalie saved it, but the text said it was against the crossbar. If so, that's a wonderful effort. I just feel like we need that second goal. I just feel like we need that second goal to put this to bed, because Brighton have got the tools in their arsenal to really give us an issue, and this guy is one of them, Eric Lamptey, who is such a good footballer. He's absolutely skinned us there. Tease it to Trossard. Danny Welbeck. I told you we needed a second. It's a bit against the run of play, but let's go with it. Right, Origi's going to go out to left wing, and I'm bringing on Vardy. I've got no choice. Durame's had a decent game, but not good enough. He's coming off. Vards is coming on. Premier League's top goal scorer. I'm going to look like I've got egg on my face here. For about 75 minutes, we were top, and we were doing really well, and the backup brigade was doing the job. And suddenly, out of nowhere, there's a chance to drop points here. As Chowdhury gets on the ball and hits it. He loves an effort, does Chowdhury, and I like that. Keep hitting it, mate. Oh no, they've got a highlight here in our half. Gross whips it in. Welbeck's on the ball. Do not let him shoot again. Wesley Fofana does brilliantly. Vards on the ball. Come on, JMO. JMO into Bogger. Jerry Bogger, he loves that right-hand channel. Bogger hits it. What a save that is by Matt Ryan. I can't believe it's not fallen to Divock at the back post. Oh, we're pressing, and there's another highlight. We're on for it now. We are pressing for this goal. We want it. Fuchs into Origi. Origi, Coop Miners on the ball. He's so tired, and I've got no more subs left. Danny Welbeck's away. Coop Miners is trying to catch up. If this is a second, I'm going to be well pissed off. Great block by Coop Miners, and what a save by Ward. I mean, I don't want to sound it, but that was a little bit FIFA bounce-esque. I don't like that. 5 minutes of added on time has been put in. We're going back top of the league because it looks like Fulham are beating Chelsea. Get in. But this is a chance then to get more points. Well, it's hard to say if I've ballsed up. I'll only have ballsed up if we don't beat Chelsea. We played better, but Brighton in the end had the better XG. We dominated the game really, but you can't really complain too much. I made a mistake. I don't know. It'll only be a mistake if we don't beat Chelsea. The other thing is that we're still unbeaten, and we are still top of the league, and we are going to come back then, maybe for a one-off against Chelsea, because then we can do another episode where we've got Man United and Bournemouth. So what I'll do is I'll do a one-off top-of-the-table clash episode for tomorrow with Chelsea against Leicester. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be an absolute humdinger, and could be, potentially, a massive game in our quest for a title, because I do think it's safe to say now we're in the title mix. Everyone, hold on to your hats. Get excited. Thanks so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do drop a like on the video, share, and subscribe. Let's keep the momentum of the channel going. Let's keep the momentum of the series going. Let everyone know about it that you think might potentially be interested. You really be doing me a massive favour. And make sure to come and follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/MikeRo14, where I'm doing an AC Milan save in the beta. And we've got off to a brilliant start. It's been great fun so far. I hope you can come and join me for that. And yeah, I shall see you again for another episode tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, everyone. All the best. Stay cool.